Good morning, everybody. This is Ethan with Van Rare Knives. Glad you joined us again today. Today we're going to be talking about our Ghost series of knives and what that really means. And we're also going to be talking about a new addition to our lineup. So I'm glad you guys are here. I'm excited to just talk with you through a couple things, and we're going to be talking about a few changes that are going to be coming to the shop over the next couple months. Glad you joined us. Stay tuned. First item I want to talk to you guys about today is our Ironside. Our Ironside isn't new by any means, but this is what we would consider our Ghost series. There's nothing special about that. All that means is we're doing a gray finish on these with ferric acid, and we're also using a gray handle. These are Rhino gray on our knives. It'll be a slate gray. So that's really the only changes. We wanted to give a little bit of diversity there, and so we created a Ghost series so you could not only buy our black all blacked out knives, but you could also buy our gray Ghost series knives. Not gonna be a change of price or anything like that. Just another option for you to have in case you don't necessarily like black or you want a lighter color to carry. We'll have that as well. We're also looking at potentially over time doing an FDE version, and so just stay tuned with that. We'll kind of see how that works out, but that is in the works. But this is our Ironside. This is the second battle axe we made. The first was the Stormbreaker, and I like the Stormbreaker a lot, but when I got it, the grips were just too wide, and I designed it a little too big. So I sold a couple of those, and then we redesigned and made the Ironside. The Ironside here at the bottom of its handle is only 1 inch wide, so you can really get a good full grip on that. Up here, it's 1.25 inches. It just secures it in your hand a little bit better. We also have our custom copper head sculpting on the handles. This is what we do on every single one of our knives that have G10 on it. It just gives you a good grip. It's got these small little grooves, so your fingers really find a place on this. This axe is 10.5 inches tall, which is really good. It's really small, really concealable. It's also 5.5 inches from front to back here, and it's 4.5 inches from top to bottom here. So it's a really small, light, compact axe. This axe is made in 80 CRV2. The reason we went with 80 CRV2 is this metal is really strong, really rigid, has good edge retention. So you should be able to beat this thing up pretty good and not have much damage to it. But this is an 80 CRV2. Most of our knives before this have been in 1095. This is the first that we've done in 80 CRV2. We're pretty excited about it. We are going to keep our Wanderer series of knives in 1095. Those are good for bushcraft style knives, things like that. So we're going to keep it that, but we are going to move most of our tactical line of knives to the 80 CRV2 to give you a little bit more durable of a knife, better edge retention on it. So, but this is our Ironside. Right now we've got them on sale on the website for $375. They will run about $400 generally. In this economy, the prices may go up depending on how metal shifts for us and things like that, but try to keep the cost as low as possible. But if you're interested in this, you can go on our website. I've got a couple available right now, and just check these out. The next knife I want to talk to you about is new to our line. This is the new Vengeance, if you could see that right there. But this comes in at 8.25 inches overall length. It's got a 4-inch blade on the bottom here and a 2.5-inch blade on the back side. This knife started as just something I was making for myself. I really wanted to just kind of make my own unique design that I didn't sell in the line. But when I finished it, I really, really liked it. And so I wanted to give you guys an opportunity to be able to buy it yourselves. So this is the Vengeance. This one is made in 1095. The new ones will be made in 80 CRV2, just like our tactical line of stuff, because it does have that double edge on there. I want to give you a little bit more durable of a blade with better edge retention. So the new ones will come in 80 CRV2. But this knife design really came, my brother was over here working in the shop, and he was making a Japanese style knife, and I really liked it. And so I took it and shrunk it down a little bit. And this also has a little bit of the Persian can jar style to it as well. And I didn't really think about it until my brother pointed that out. But the tip is a little bit up, so you can see it almost sweeps up a little bit there. And I'm really excited about this knife. This is actually the most requested knife. I put it up a couple of days ago, and I've already got several people on our wait list for them. So I'm excited to get this one out. It was kind of a fluke how it happened. It was really just a knife design for me that I wanted, and then it really just kind of took off to where other people wanted it as well. So we're gonna start selling these. These will go in our tactical line of knives. This has our ferric acid finish on it too. It's gray, not quite as dark as your normal ferric. Here in Alaska, it's hard to get ferric acid, so we have to buy it in a powder form and then mix it ourselves here with water. So it's a little bit lighter than what you would normally see with ferric acid, but it has our slate gray handles on there. I don't know if you can see that, but it has our copperhead finish on that as well. So you really get a good grip on this knife. I really like it. It's got a good stabbing point on it. You could also use this reverse edge if you wanted to. It's a shorter edge, so I don't know how great it would be for that, but it does give you a little bit more cutting edge on the top there as well. But this is our Vengeance. You'll start seeing these on the site probably in another month or so, but I'm excited to get these out. I thank you guys for your support in this new design and how much you guys have liked it. I can't wait to get these in your hands. They will be a little bit different than this one. Like I said, they will be an 80 CRB2 instead of 1095, which all of our tactical line of knives will be switching to that 80 CRB2 to give you better benefit out of the knives. So here it is. This is the Vengeance, and I hope you guys enjoy this when you get it. Can't wait to see some reviews on these things. Last but not least, I just want to talk about a couple changes that are coming to our shop, to our business. Things that are going to make things a little bit easier for us, a little bit easier for you. Maybe can lower our prices just a little bit. Shipping from anywhere to Alaska is pretty expensive, and we have really been trying to do everything that we can to lower prices and keep them low. With the economy that we live in nowadays, it's pretty tough because prices are just going up everywhere on everything. So we're doing our best. One of the decisions that we've made as a family, my wife and I, we are actually going to be moving back to the lower 48. We're going to be moving down to Georgia. This is going to give us a good opportunity to be right there around the Blaze Show in Atlanta when it happens. Also be able to set up in a bunch of gun shows and just really get our name out. But more than that, it's also going to give us an opportunity to really travel and be able to go to shows all over the US. And not only that, it'll give us access to stuff that we can't get up here. We're looking at possibly doing Caswell finish on our blades like you would see on Daniel Winkler's knives. And it'll also give us access to real ferric acid. Some materials we just can't get shipped up here. Even super blue is hard to get shipped up here because it's considered hazardous material. So really making this move for us is going to allow us to get better products out. It's going to allow us to do things in a way that we want to do. And so we're looking forward to that. So over the next couple months, things may be a little slow. They may change up just a little bit. We're still going to try to have enough knives made that as we're traveling down, we can still post several a week. And that way you guys will still have access to buying them. But it is going to be a little weirder over the next couple months. You'll start seeing your packages coming from Georgia instead of Alaska. And it's really good for our business. It's hopefully going to be really good for you guys to get you a much better product, lower rates. It'll help us with our shipping costs. Just to get hats shipped up here, it was $80 just for the hats. So we're really hoping that when we move down, it's going to allow us to get lower rates on things and allow us to get access to more materials that we can't get up here. It's also going to be good for our family. We're moving down close to where my wife's family lives in Georgia. And it'll give her the opportunity to be around her family, because for the past couple of years we haven't been around anybody but my family. Alaska is really spread out, and so we're excited about making this move. We think it's really going to benefit our company and our family. So I hope you guys are looking forward to it too. Hoping to get you some better products here in the near future. We're going to be getting upgraded equipment, so that's going to help us out a lot as well. But thanks for watching, guys, and we'll see you next time.